Hello everyone. So today I want to share with you the polishes that I picked up during the Zoya Earth Day sale. They have it every April. So if you pick up at least 6 polishes, then the price becomes 50% off for each polish plus free shipping. So I picked up 14 this year. I usually only shop from Zoya once a year during their Earth Day sale. So throughout the year, like whenever they have their collections, I will pick out the ones that I like and I'll put it on my wish list, and then during their Earth Day sale, that's when I usually will pick them all up. So let's go ahead and get started. The first one I picked up is Carson, and this is one of their neutral pinks. This one is mid-tone, nice mid-tone pink. I haven't worn any of these yet, so all I know from formula is, from the swatch wheel, but Zoya's formulas are always the same. They're always really good. And then the next one is Flora, and this one is another mid-tone pink. It's almost like a bubblegum pink, but not quite. It's not bright enough to really be a bubblegum pink. And then the next one is one of their new scattered hollows, and this one is Cadence. This is the pink one. I think they put out 2 pink ones and then like a pinkish red one, and I picked up 2 of them. So this one is Cadence. I really love Zoya's scattered hollows. I'm not a fan in general of just like holographic polishes, but Zoya's scattered hollows are just so beautiful. I love them. Like, look at all that sparkle. It's just so pretty. At this point, I have all of them but one. I didn't pick up the third one from the ones that they just released. And so this next one is Lola. This one has been on my wish list for a very long time. So this is a bright fuchsia pink with that beautiful purple flash. This one is so pretty. It's so bright. So the reason I haven't picked this one up for so long is because I have another polish by Sally Hansen that is so similar to this that I just didn't feel the need to pick this up. And then every time I look at it, like on my wish list, I finally decided I'm just going to do it. So this one is really pretty. I can't wait to get this on the nails. I think this will be really beautiful on the toenail. That's probably how I'll like to wear that one. So this is the other scattered hollow that I picked up. This one is Everly. Yeah, Everly. This is described as a red hollow, but to me it's more like a pinky red. There's definitely a lot of pink in here. I really don't see red. Like when you compare this to Blaze, like Blaze is like a cranberry red, and this is definitely like a pinky red. But look at all that hollow. That sparkle's so pretty. And this one has been on my wish list for a long time too. This is Ireland, and this is like a murky green. So pretty. I really like this one. I'm excited to wear this one. And then the next one is Arbor. Yeah, Arbor. And this is like an olive army green, like a cross between an olive and an army green. This one looks really nice. This will probably look nice, in the springtime. You can wear that in the spring or the fall, I guess. And then this one is Hunter, and this is a nice forest green. I don't have a lot of polishes in this color. I really love green, but I really don't have any in this color, surprisingly. So I was excited to pick this one up. I can't wait to wear this one. I think this one will look really nice in the fall and like around Christmas time. I think that'll be really nice. And then this one is Yummy. And I got this one because it's Olive Ave Nails. I believe that's the name of her channel. She talks about this color and saying how it's her favorite blue. Like not just for Zoya, but in general, it's just her favorite blue. And this color is so, so pretty. It's like a really beautiful sky, like a cross between like a sky and a cornflower blue. It's so pretty. And you guys know I love my cornflower blues. This is really, really pretty. It's so bright. I don't know if I showed you the wheel. Oh, it's so bright. I can't wait to wear this one. And this one I've had on my wish list for a very long time as well. This is Lilian. This has pretty much been on my wish list since it came out. I don't know why I never picked it up. But this is a beautiful, beautiful, like a blue toned mint. Oh, it's so pretty, you guys. It's so nice and bright. Oh, I can't wait to wear this. This is probably going to be the one that I wear first. After I take this off, I think I'm going to wear this one next. This is so pretty. Like, look at that, so pretty. Okay, and so the next one, this one is Rocky. And this one is, what would you call that? Like a cerulean blue, maybe? Nice bright blue, really, really beautiful. I love this type of color. It's so pretty. Yeah, oh, I can't wait to wear this one too. I can't wait to wear all of these. And then this one is Birch. This one is just a very soft, like a lavender purple with a lot of white in it though. It's like very, very soft, very pale. Or like a white with, you know, a few drops of purple in it. It's really nice and delicate. And then this one is, what's it called? Lois. Yeah, this is Lois. And this is a nice mid-tone, like a grape purple maybe. Not quite grapey, but maybe like a lilac grape. Nice and bright. This will be really nice in the summertime too. Spring and summer. I usually lump like spring and summer together. I just, throughout the 2 seasons, I'll wear whatever I feel like as far as like pastels, brights. I go back and forth. I don't really do like, you know, spring is for my pastels and summer's for my brights. I just kind of mix them all around. And then the last one I picked up is Danielle. And this is a nice mid-tone purple. It's like a purple with a tiny drop of blue. There's not enough blue in it to really make it a blurple. It's definitely way more purple than it is like, you know, blue blurple. But it looks like it might have just like a tiny touch. But this is a really nice mid-tone purple. Okay, so those are the 14 that I picked up. I wanted to show you some comparisons to other polishes that I have. They're not all necessarily like dupes, but they're just polishes that, you know, as soon as I saw, you know, some of these polishes, I was like, oh, this reminds me of, you know, polishes I already have. So I wanted to go ahead and share those with you. So Zoya does a lot of pinks, like they're soft neutral pinks. They have like the really light pinks, and then they have more like the mid-tone pinks. And I have a few that I wanted to share with you. So the first 3 that I'm going to show you, I didn't really think, like even before I compared them, I knew that they weren't really going to be close matches, but I just wanted to show them in comparison so you can see kind of like what Zoya's neutral pinks look like. And then the last 2 that I'm going to show you, the pinks, are, you know, pretty similar to some of the ones I picked up. Okay, so the first one is Anna, and this is one of their satin polishes. And this one, like I said, I'm comparing these all to Carson. So these 2, you can tell they're not similar at all, but I just wanted to show you just so you can kind of see what Zoya's, you know, soft neutrally pinks look like. So Anna is a satin, you know, dry satin. This one has a really nice formula. I really like this one. This one's like a very, very soft, pale pink. And then the next one is, what's this one called? Brittany. And this one is also a satin. This one's, I have it in mini. You can see, it's kind of hard to tell because it's in the frosty bottle, but you can tell that this is significantly lighter than Carson, but it's still on that, you know, soft neutral, you know, color family. And then the next one is Kennedy. And this one again is much lighter, and it's got a lot more gray in it than Carson. This one dries nice and shiny. So these first 3, you can see, they're definitely like not in the same color family as Carson, but I just wanted to show you just so you can kind of see. Okay, so the next 2, as soon as I pulled Carson out, I immediately thought of these 2 polishes. So the first one is Rue, and they don't look that similar in the bottles, but on the nail wheel, let me show you Carson's nail wheel. So this one right here, and then this one, you can see that they're kind of similar. Carson is a bit darker than Rue. Like I said, like in the bottles, they don't really look that similar. Rue is definitely a little more subdued, but they look really similar on the nail wheel. So I'm curious to see how they, you know, look on the nail. So I think at some point I might do like whenever I decide to wear Carson, I might swatch it with some of the other 2 and you know, show you guys on Instagram. So the next one, as soon as I pulled Carson out of the box, the first polish that popped into my head was Mia. And Mia is one of my favorite Zoyas. It's in my top, I think it was 18 that I did. So these two, I mean, I don't know if it's coming across on camera, the lighting, but these are almost like they look the same. Which is no surprise that I was drawn to Carson because, you know, Mia's one of my favorites. So let me see if you can see their swatches. So you can see, I don't know if you can really tell, but they're almost exactly the same. They're almost the same. They're pretty much identical. So I'm really interested to see how these both translate on the nail as well. So whenever I decide to wear Carson, I'll swatch it with both Mia and then probably Rue, and then I'll show you guys on Instagram. Okay, so the next one that I wanted to show you. So Flora, how I was saying that it's almost like a bubblegum pink, but not quite. I wanted to show you Kittredge, which they're not really similar, but I just wanted to show you, like, this to me is more like a true bubblegum pink. It's a lot brighter. It's lighter, but it's also a lot brighter. So I just wanted to kind of show you comparison. So they're similar, but they're definitely not the same. Like Kittredge, in my opinion, is definitely more of a bubblegum pink. Okay, so the next one I wanted to show you was Lola. I wanted to show you the Sally Hansen that I was talking about. This is Flashy Fuchsia. You can see that they're both that bright fuchsia with that like magenta flash, I guess. So pretty. I've had this one for a long time and I really love this one. But I'm happy to say that they're really not the same. You know, like, I don't feel guilty for buying Lola. So the Sally Hansen one is definitely a lot darker. And Lola, I don't know if you can really tell with the swatches. And you really maybe can't tell as much with the bottle shots. But Lola is a lot brighter. It's lighter and it's brighter. So I'm really excited to wear this one on the nails. Oh, look at that flash. I'll probably put this on my toenails first, and then on my nails, I might wear Ireland first. I don't know, we'll see. So speaking of Ireland, that's the next one that I wanted to show you. So as soon as I saw, like, Ireland, I've been wanting to get for a long time. I have a couple OPIs that come to mind when I see this one. The first one is one of my very favorite OPIs, and it's Stranger Tides. Stranger Tides? Yeah, Stranger Tides. They're both that, like, interesting murky green color. OPI has, the Stranger Tides has a terrible, terrible, terrible formula. Even after 3 coats, you can still see some streaks if you're not careful. So I finally decided to pick this up. I wanted to see how close they were, how similar they were, and if this has a better formula. So let me show you back to the Zoya one. So this is Zoya's swatch of Ireland. And then I swatched it Stranger Tides. Oh, I don't know why I'm showing you the bottle. And look at that, you guys. They are so similar. I don't know that I would really call them a dead-on dupe, because Stranger Tides is just a, like, I don't know what's the best way to show you. I guess just the nail wheels. Stranger Tides is just a tiny touch lighter, but they're so similar, you guys. And the formula on Ireland is impeccable. 2 coats, no streaking, as far as the nail wheel goes. But you know, this is Zoya. I know it's gonna translate to the nail the same way. Really, really beautiful formula. So I am really excited to finally have a comparable, I guess, dupe. I guess I would call these a dupe. I mean, I think they're the same. Like, even if it's a tiny, tiny touch different, you know, you're not really gonna know unless you're wearing them maybe both together. So maybe I'll do that as well. I'll do, like, every other nail. When I finally wear this, I'll swatch Stranger Tides next to it, and then I'll show that on my Instagram. But I'm really, really happy to finally have a nice formula in this beautiful murky green color. So the next one I wanted to show you is another possible comparison to Ireland. Now this one is, what's this one called? This isn't Greenland. And this one I bought when it first came out. I don't remember, like 2 years ago maybe. I don't remember. I'm not good with like collections. I have no idea what collection it came with. But I bought this one thinking that this would be a pretty good dupe to Stranger Tides, which it ended up really not being. Now this one, when I was pulling out my polishes, I forgot to pull this one out. This isn't Greenland. So I didn't remember until the end. So that's why the swatch is like out of order. It's like here and this other here. So let me know in the comment section if this bothers anyone as much as it bothers me. I know it's stupid, but whatever. So this one compared to Stranger Tides is a lot brighter. It's a little bit darker, or I guess darker, like brighter. It's definitely brighter, and it has more, I guess, yellow to it. So these two really aren't dupes. I actually have done these both on my nails together. It was before I had Instagram, so I didn't keep swatch pictures of it or anything. But you can definitely tell that they're not quite the same. This is definitely brighter and, like I said, a little more yellow tone. Okay, so the next one that I want to show comparisons to is Yummy. This is that really beautiful cornflower blue that I really love. Let me show you the swatch again. So the first polish that popped, two polishes that popped into my mind. One I knew wasn't the same. I knew it was darker, but I just wanted to show comparisons. And then the first one is C'est La Vie by Sinful Colors. I just started getting into Sinful Colors, and I am so impressed by Sinful Colors. The formula is amazing. They're only $2. All the ones that I've tried have been amazing. So this one, compared to Yummy, let me show you the bottles again compared. Like, look at that. They are so similar. C'est La Vie, let me show you the swatches. C'est La Vie is, at least on the nail wheels, a little bit lighter and maybe a little bit brighter. I think I'll do a comparison on my nails with these ones as well, and I'll show you on Instagram. Maybe I'll do, I don't know, maybe I'll make a video and actually like swatch a bunch of these polishes. I don't know. Let me know down below if you'd rather just see the swatches on Instagram, or if you'd want me to do like a comparison where I actually show them on my nails, like a video. So these two, I mean, they're so similar. And again, it's like that same like cornflower blue that I'm really into lately. I never really used to be into blues. I like blues. I have a lot of blues that I enjoy, but it was never like one of my favorite polishes to wear. Like my favorite colors, I'm sure you know by now, are like purples and greens, like turquoises. But I'm really into these like sky blue, cornflower type blues. I'm really loving them. And then the next one that I want to show you is my beloved Mom Jeans by Glitter Days. This one I knew, right off the bat was not going to be the same. I know it's a lot darker, but I just wanted to show you guys. I don't know why I keep showing you the nail wheel instead of like comparing to the actual bottle. So you can see, yeah, like look at that. You can tell that that's definitely a lot darker. This is a lot brighter. Mom Jeans is a lot darker. Let me show you the bottles next to each other. But they're kind of in that same family where this is, they're like cornflower blues. This one is just a lot darker. And I love this one so much, you guys. This is so beautiful. So definitely, I'm very excited to have Yummy. Can't wait to wear this one. It's so, so pretty. So the next one I wanted to show comparisons with is to Lilian, that beautiful mint blue. Let me show you the swatch again. So this one, really, really beautiful. Can't wait to wear this. The one I wanted to show you comparisons to, this is the first polish that kind of popped into my mind, was OPI's Gelato on My Mind. Yeah, Gelato on My Mind. This one has a really bad formula. I think I said during my favorites video, my OPI favorites video, that this one had an okay formula, that it was streaky, but if you're careful, you could get away with 2 coats. I wore this on my toenails a few weeks ago. It was like shortly after I filmed that video. And I couldn't help but laugh because the formula was so bad. It's a lot worse than what I remembered it being. I would say it's almost as bad as Stranger Tides. Like 2 coats and it was still streaky. Some of my toes, I had to put like a 3rd coat just to kind of even it out. It was just such a bad formula, but this color is so beautiful. So I wanted to show you comparison of the two together. They're not dupes by any means. Gelato on My Mind is a lot lighter, a lot brighter. You can see that it's lighter. Gelato on My Mind is a lot lighter. But they're very, very similar. Like, it gives you that same kind of light blue, like blue mint color family. I think they're similar, but they're definitely not dupes by any means. I'm really excited to have this one. Lilian, like I said, it's been on my wish list for a long time, and I'm just really excited to wear this one. And the next one, as soon as I pulled this one out, Rocky, instantly one of my favorite OPIs popped into my mind, and that is Can't Find My Checkbook. Like, you're not gonna be able to see it, but like checkbook, like Czechoslovakia. Oh, I love this color so much. This is like a cerulean blue. So, so beautiful. And you guys, these are like dead ringers for each other. Look at those two. They're like, I'm gonna do a comparison of these ones as well, but they're like, it's so funny that I'm always like drawn to the same colors, and then as soon as I, bring them home, like, Carson and Mia, like, Yummy and Sylvie, like, I don't know, I always seem to like gravitate towards the same types of colors. I just can't help myself. So yeah, these two I would definitely say are dupes for each other. So if you have Can't Find My Checkbook, you definitely don't need Rocky. Formula's the same, perfect in 2 coats, beautiful, nothing bad to say about either of those. So the next one I want to show you comparisons with is Birch, and this is that really soft, like grayed out purple, really soft and beautiful. The one that I kind of thought that came to mind, they're not really dupes, I wouldn't say at all, but this one is, what is this one called? Leah. And this is another one of Zoya's satins. You can't really tell because it's like a frosted bottle, but it's definitely, Leah is definitely lighter than Birch. Kind of on that same vein though. It's like, soft purple, like a soft grayish purple. This one, Leah, I think has a lot more gray in it than Birch. And then the next one that came to mind was Go Ginza. This is by Essie. Let me show you that one swatch. So this is like a really soft lilac-y purple with some white in it. And these two are definitely a lot more similar. So this is Go Ginza, and then this one right here is Essie's Birch. These two, I think, are very, very similar. They're very comparable. Maybe not necessarily dupes. I think Go Ginza might be a little bit brighter, but I think if you have Go Ginza, you wouldn't necessarily need Birch. I think they're very similar. You get the same kind of effect. Okay, and that was it. Those are all of my comparisons. I really don't have any comparisons to the purple, the last 2 purples. The Scoured Hollows, I never really, have comparisons to those because that's their own unique category. And I don't really have anything similar to Hunter or Arbor. I think that was all of them, right? Yeah. Okay, so these are my polishes that I picked up, the 14, and then these are all of the comparisons. Let me know, again, like if you guys want me to do like a video comparing and swatching all of these similar polishes, or if you would rather just see like swatch pictures on Instagram. I want to thank you guys for watching. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.